No one needs to fight for animals.
That's what I'm
Everyone
saying. Why
needs to
you
stop
want to
hurting
be a
animals.
vegan to become an animal activist? Let's become animal activists. Then whoever wants to be vegan, let them be vegan.
Okay, can I be a child molester and still be a child rights activist?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
So the question is for me is like, yeah, I respect veganism. I respect your everything. I respect completely. Even today I will change into vegan. But one thing I'm asking you is like, this has been followed from ancestral wise. Like when the fire started, they started to burn meat and eat. This doesn't mean they didn't have a crop to eat. This better thing that taste, something changed them. Not even one morning they suddenly woke up and said, today I'm going to eat meat. No. Yeah, many people are vegetarians and non-vegetarians. I'm not saying vegetarians are wrong. Non-vegetarians are not saying non-vegetarians are wrong. Then why come another one like, suddenly one day, veganism? Why?
Because suddenly a group of people in society decided to wake up and not be hypocrites, not be liars, look at the world for what it really is.
Sir, if that is like that, from ancestor time only they would have this concept also, sir. For example, whatever we say like this ancestor brought this, that ancestor, from years and years, so for eras and eras, we are following this. There are two groups of people, maybe three, maybe four. But veganism is like suddenly one of the time it started and they are making like non-vegetarians a taboo topic, slaughtering, unethical, you're inhumans. Why? You're not inhumans.
Did I use the word inhuman in my lecture?
No, it's not like inhumans.
The other words I used.
Yeah.
Unethical I used, but inhuman means something different. Did I use that?
I love dogs. It doesn't mean I love goats.
My friend, I'll take you, we'll go one by one. You use the word inhuman. I'm asking you, in my speech or in the Q&A, even when someone asked me who asked me a question here, I think like whether eating meat, what's my opinion on people, did I say that meat eaters are bad people?
No.
Or did I say that just because they eat meat does not mean they're bad? So why would you even use that word inhuman when I never even uttered that word?
No, I'm not saying, I felt like it's like inhuman. When you say like the people the videos you saw, there are humans who are doing it. It doesn't mean a machine is doing. A human is catching, it's putting inside the machine and it's getting died. Then it's also called like, we don't even bothered about them. We are also bothered about them. Sir, it's a simple thing. If 5 goats are being slaughtered, we don't have a issue. But when it's 5,000 goats are slaughtered, we have an issue. Yes or no?
Whether 5 goats are being slaughtered, whether you have an issue or not for 5 or 5,000, each and every single goat there has an issue with being slaughtered. I am speaking from their perspective, not from your perspective or mine. From their perspective, it's wrong, right? Animal rights, first of all, you're making the statement that, if I may just, and if you want to cut me short, go ahead, but just give me a chance also to respond. You keep saying that our ancestors did this, and it's been happening from a long time. Why this new concept called veganism suddenly? First of all, my question is, why? What's wrong with a new concept? If the new concept is helping in creating a kinder world, a better world, a world with less, if suppose every slaughterhouse tomorrow is shut down, do you agree that less animal violence is happening? That is a fact, right? So, someone coming forward with a new idea to create less animal violence, why is that even, what's wrong with this idea? It's a beautiful idea.
It's a beautiful idea. That's what I'm saying. But if you're like animal activist, why you come under the group, like a tagline called veganism. You can do it in various ways. If you want to save chickens, okay, go save chickens. If you want to save goats, go save goats. But why you come under the topic?
Because I don't want to save chickens. I don't want to save goats. I no longer want to pay others to harm them on my behalf. And I want to convince others also to not pay people to harm them on their behalf. I'm not trying to save anybody. I'm trying to convince people to not harm animals. It's not about saving. You get my point? So again, coming back to the whole ancestral things, just because something is ancestral, just because something has been done for thousands of years, doesn't mean that now we should leave that part unquestioned. Just because something is a part of our culture doesn't necessarily mean that it is right. I'll give you an example. When a husband died, in ancient times, they used to take the wife and throw her on the fire and burn her. Was that a part of our culture or not, Indian culture? So, if I stood back then 300 years ago and I condemned that, would you support me, or would you say, our ancestors have been burning women for thousands of years? What will you say? Will you support me, or would you say, Arvind, why this new idea against Sati? Where did this new idea come from? Will you say it that way?
But in between, I'm not telling like from ancestor wise.
But answer my question if you could please. What would you say at that time?
That is wrong. That is wrong.
Okay. Then why do you then put forth an idea like, why are you suddenly bringing up veganism?
No, I'm not saying suddenly bringing the veganism. This animal slaughter thing is not a new stuff. I'm telling like many people were against of this brutality against animals. It's not called recently. It's been from years to years. Those people have changed themselves into vegetarians. I'm telling that those people are really changed into vegetarians. They don't belong to any community or caste. They from their knowledge, they only changed into vegetarians because they don't want this to happen to animals.
Right.
We can also do that only, right?
Isn't that what I am doing? I'm giving awareness and giving. I told you it's a puzzle piece.
No,
I will give
now
you
we are like suddenly are saying milk wrong, ghee wrong, this wrong, that wrong. Why?
Absolutely. Sati wrong, child marriage wrong, untouchability wrong, any kind of evil or violence, I will say it's wrong. What else can I say? How else can I say it in any other way?
No. Child marriage doesn't all other stuffs. I'm talking only
How
about
is it other
culture.
stuff? So you speak Tamil?
This doesn't come under veganism.
Wait. I know it doesn't under veganism, but it comes under justice, right? I'm talking about justice right now. Justice for animals, justice for humans.
We can give justice to the animals in various forms.
Justice for all. You agree that justice for humans and justice for animals?
Slaughtering animals in this way, we can stop.
So what is a nice way to slaughter someone who does not want to die?
Sorry?
What is the right way to slaughter someone who does not want to die? You said slaughtering in this way is wrong. So what will be an ideal way to kill someone? What kind of a reaction is that? See, you're killing them. See, for you, in the end of the day, your life is precious to you. Your life belongs to you. Your body belongs to you. And no one has the right to take those things away from you. Even, for example, say in your purse right now you have money, you have 500 rupees, hypothetically, okay? And you need only 100 rupees to go home. I cannot be like, well, 400 is extra for you. You don't need it. I'll take it right now. It's yours. I have no right to claim anything from you as mine. What is yours, and you have the right to be on earth. Similarly, those animals, they only have their life. They don't have anything else. And even that we take away from them. So, what problem do you have with me?
I have the principles as a problem, sir. I'm telling for an example.
Okay.
What you're saying is, yeah, correct. I'm completely accepting it. But I have one problem. The thing is, suddenly one era, one sort of group came. They started to preach something.
Okay.
They changed everything. People felt like that principle is correct.
Okay.
Next, another era, another people came. They preached something. They said, follow this, don't follow that. With some evidence. Why? They gave some ethical, principle way. So we started to follow them. Now I feel this is something is coming. They are giving some principles. We are saying this is wrong because it's not been questioned for these many years. So we started to question this is wrong. So we all have to convert. I feel like we are converting ourselves. Why should we convert?
Yeah, but are you converting yourself into someone better or are you converting yourself into someone worse?
Maybe 10 to 15 years, another stuff will come. They will say this is wrong. Then what should I do?
Well, are they...
My principles are wrong.
Yeah, I am questioning your principles.
How can you say my principles are wrong, sir?
I am questioning your principles. I am questioning your... Because see, here's the thing. This lecture is not done obviously with an intention to offend, okay? But unless I risk questioning you and your beliefs, how can I create social change? See, if I want to create change in society, I have to go make the extra step and be bold and question society and their beliefs, which is difficult to do, I understand. But unless I do that, how can change happen? And another thing you mentioned is we keep change. Guys, 1 second, please. You mentioned that we keep changing ourselves. Here's the thing. If what someone says to you makes sense logically, then I think it's worth taking what they say into consideration. If what they are saying is illogical, then we don't have to take it. But I will request one more thing of you because you mentioned culture from the beginning and your ancestors. Have you sat back and questioned every single teaching your ancestors taught you scientifically, or have you blindly followed what they have taught you?
Most of them blindly and most of them...
Isn't that wrong? If you're willing to question a new idea, shouldn't we also question old ideas? And all I am doing is I'm questioning the old ideas. And the old ideas are violent. I am questioning only the violent parts. If there is something a part of our religion or culture or tradition that is violent, what is wrong in saying, yes, I come from this background, this is part of my religion, but it's violent, fine, this one part alone I will do it differently. Why not move humanity forward by accepting, yes, some parts are wrong, because our ancestors are not perfect, right? They are not God, they are not perfect. So let's be objective and open-minded. If you think my message makes sense, or if you think, okay, let's say you think I'm speaking nonsense, please logically tell me where I'm wrong. So I can also change myself.
The logically is like, okay, whatever you say is correct. I'm not telling you're illogical and all.
Okay.
I'm telling like whenever you say it's unethical and it's like literally targeting some principles. So it's like our human wish. we are not having gonna be like for decades and decades we are gonna not live. It's like a short lifespan. When if you wanna be really an animal activist, let's all become an animal activist. I'm not against that.
No one needs to be an animal activist. Everyone needs to be vegan. No one needs to fight for animals.
That's what
Everyone
I'm saying.
needs
Why
to
you
stop
want to
hurting
be a
animals.
vegan to become an animal activist? Let's become animal activists. Then whoever wants to be vegan, let them be vegan.
Okay, can I be a child molester and still be a child rights activist? Please answer my question. No? Then my point is, if I am someone who is stuffing a dead animal in my mouth, how can I speak up for animals? If I am someone who engages in domestic abuse, can I speak up for women's rights? If suppose I say to you, my friend, I abuse my wife every day, okay, but I want to stand up with you in women's rallies, you'll be like, stupid Arvind, first you stop abusing your wife, then you come and stand with us.
That is a self thing, sir. It's like keep on saying you're unethical is wrong. I'm saying the way you say unethical is very wrong. This is not like the principle, whatever you said is correct. If you can't be against something which you already do. I'm telling you, if you abuse your wife and if you're saying against women's rights, that is wrong. That's what I'm saying. If I want to be an animal activist, it's my self thing to stop something. But when you say that is unethical, it's not, I'm not saying when non-vegetarians is non-veg, it's not unethical.
Is it unethical for me to abuse another human being? Yes, it's unethical, it's wrong, okay. Do you agree that without abusing animals, it's not possible to produce meat, dairy and eggs? Without exploiting them and abusing them, it's not possible to produce meat, dairy and eggs?
It's about a certain amount of rate how you do. It's not you compel them
we'll give it that, but do you agree that without abusing and exploiting animals, you told abusing humans is wrong, it's unethical. Now I'm asking you, that means without abusing and exploiting animals, can we get meat, dairy and eggs?
We can do according to some, so no sir, we can do. It's not like every time.
How without abusing animals can you kill an animal?
Why you are saying it's like abuses?
No, again I'm asking, okay, because here's the thing, you are fundamentally showing what I showed us. You remember that I put a word called speciesism, right? It teaches you, through your culture and your ancestors, you have been, it's like in your brain right now, you're thinking that this guy is speaking, everything is correct. But at the end of the day, it's just animals, man. It's not that big of a deal. They are not humans. I am human, I am superior. If I give an example to a human being, you're saying, no, that's unethical. But animals, they are just animals. And you even made the statement right now, you care for dogs. But you don't, that is the definition of a speciesist. You have been taught an unethical thing. I don't know who taught this to you, but society as general has taught not just you, but all of us. I was also the same way. How was I any different 10 years ago? I was a hardcore meat eater. But still, I would pay money to the Blue Cross for them to rescue a puppy. That's what I was. But that's hypocrisy. And when someone told this to me, I did not get angry. I told them, thank you. You called out the truth on my face. I'll change myself because what you say is right and what I'm doing is wrong. It's violent. So, I don't know what else to say. Like you tell me. I think we're going in circles at this point.
Yeah,
you are just not willing to. The question that we last stopped was, without abusing or exploiting animals, can we get meat, dairy, and eggs?
No.
No. That means eating meat, dairy, and eggs is equal to animal abuse. Therefore, meat, dairy, and eggs is unethical. That's my point. That's where I'm coming from. At least that's where I come from. You get where my mindset is coming from?
They do even in sports, no sir.
I'm sorry?
We are having animal sports. Then what is about it?
We're having, I couldn't hear you.
We are making animals to be in the sports stuff. We are involving animals now. We are doing in many stuff, sir. Only eating
all of
comes
that is
here.
wrong. Like I told you, we should not be using animals for culture, for tradition, for sacrifice, nothing. Ellame equally wrong. All of that is equally wrong. We should not.
Ellame equally wrong na. Eppo stop பண்ணிருக்கத விட இதெல்லாம் அப்பையில இருந்தே क्वेश्चन ஒரு குரூப் பண்ணிட்டு தான் சார் இருக்குது. இது யாரும் இன்னைக்குன்னு பண்ணல. ஆனா இதுக்கு வந்து ஒரு நேம் வச்சு பண்றதே நான் தப்புன்றேன்.
ஆனா நீங்க ஏங்க மாறாம இருக்கீங்க? Why aren't you changing?
சார் நான் ஓகே நீங்க சொன்னது கரெக்ட். நீங்க நான் மாறினா எல்லாரும் மாறுவாங்கல்ல. நான் மாத்தணும் கரெக்ட் தான். ஆனா ஒரு நேம் ஏன் வைக்கிறோம்? அது நீங்க எப்படி சொல்லன்னு தெரியல சார் எனக்கு. ஒரு நேம் வைக்கிறோம்.
If you don't like the name vegan, we'll take the name vegan and throw it in the dustbin. No need that name. Okay? Because have you heard of the saying that your actions speak louder than words? Your actions of not eating meat, dairy and eggs are far more important than this stupid label called vegan. The label vegan means nothing. Because at the end of the day, I can call myself whatever I want, but if I don't support these industries, I am not exploiting animals. So throw the label in the dustbin. I don't care about the label. Just don't support animal exploitation is all I'm asking of you.
Yeah, this is what I want. Yeah.
Fair enough. I agree with you fully on that. So
that.
please be a person who doesn't support animal exploitation. That's all I'm asking you. Cool? Who doesn't eat meat, dairy, eggs, honey, leather, wool, silk?
That is according to them.
According to what?
According to their wish. So, we can't change everyone, sir. That's the
So
point.
precisely means, that means you disagree with everything. In the beginning you said by saying that you agree with everything I said. I think you just end it right now and probably move on. You don't agree with anything I say is the reality. You don't agree. Okay, fine, we disagree then. That's it. Thank you for your time.